It's time to include thoughts in our mindfulness practice. And we're going to invite thoughts with the same attitude that we've been cultivating with our breath, our physical sensations in our bodies, the emotions in our bodies, our feelings, and our sensory input. And this practice is really about exploring the freedom that comes when we cultivate a wise relationship to our thoughts. So find your meditation posture. Feeling your body sitting here. Relaxing in your hands, your shoulders, the muscles in your face. Finding your posture that reflects alertness and yet relaxation. Tucking your chin a little bit into your chest and feeling the top of your head lifting. And from here, finding your breath. And then ask yourself the question, what will the next thought be? And just listen to the answer. You can come back to your breath and once again ask, what will my next thought be? Really paying very close attention to the appearance of any thought. Being very attentive. Trying, if possible, to note and name the thought. And then coming back to watching, what will the next thought be? And whenever you find yourself inside a thought, just appreciate that moment as an awakening to the fact that you're thinking. And notice the difference between being inside a thought and recognizing a thought. And see if it's possible to step back and watch thoughts come and go in awareness. Once again, when you find yourself inside a thought or caught up in a narrative or a stream of thoughts, you can visualize your thoughts as a stream. And what you want to do is step back and watch the stream float by without being caught up in it, without being involved in the stream. Just watching. It doesn't matter much if it's a very busy stream with a constant flow of thoughts, one replacing the other. As soon as you notice a thought, name it, recognize it. This is a thought. And then go back to watching the stream. Thoughts may come as images or as words. Thoughts may be of the future or the past or daydreaming. Doesn't matter much. Your only job right now is to pay very close attention to the thoughts as they come, as they stay, and as they pass. And every time you find yourself inside the stream, just recognize and notice where your attention has been. And see if you can name the thought that you're having, clearly recognizing this is a thought. And then relaxing, stepping back to simply observing. And see if you can go one layer deeper and maybe find the subtle thoughts. Or sometimes we're noticing there's a lot of thought and it's hard to really recognize them. It doesn't, again, matter. You can just note thinking. Periodically coming back to your breath, just feeling the in-breath and out-breath in your chest. Grounding yourself in your body. And then going back to observing thought. Trying to remember the attitude of curiosity, of friendliness, of inviting the thoughts just as they are, not trying to judge them or change them. Just letting them be exactly as they are, appearing, staying for a little while, subsiding. And really become curious and investigate. How long do the thoughts generally stay? And see if you can notice a thought at the instant when it appears. When can you catch it? And what happens to it as you observe it? So for the last minutes of this meditation, once again step back and observe the thought stream. And if you need to, periodically coming back to your breath. And I will ring the gong when the meditation is over. The act of noticing thoughts. This is the beginning of a wise relationship with our own mind. And we begin to recognize that thoughts are as natural as clouds in the sky. Not trying to get rid of thoughts, and not trying to attain a state of no thought. It's more about creating space between ourselves and our thoughts, and loosen the grip of identification that we put into our thoughts. And this is the beginning of real freedom.